You're probably struggling in becoming profitable as an ICT trader. You see all of the videos and you get completely overrun. You try a different strategy and it doesn't work. You try a different order block and it doesn't work. You try optimal trade entry. You try market maker models and nothing seems to work. I know what you're going through because I've been in the exact same place that you are in right now. But now, I get payouts from prop firms every single week, and I've talked with so many 7-figure funded traders that have made millions of dollars from the market, and most of them trade ICT. And so let's dive right in on how to become profitable with ICT concepts. Let's start off with step number 1, which is simply discovering ICT. But after you discover ICT, you will get completely overrun by every single thing you have to learn. So I would do one single thing, which is I want you to focus on one series, and that is the core content, right? The core content is basically the 2016 mentorship of ICT. And even though it is not the one I used in order to become consistently profitable, it's the one that gave me the biggest breakthroughs. And I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the person that wants to become profitable using ICT. And so I would start off with the core content and I would focus on one single thing. And that is, I want you to focus on the daily bias and I want you to focus on the power of 3. If you focus on those two things, I'm telling you, you will become a consistently profitable trader using ICT. And this is quickly taking me to point number 2, which is focus on one thing. The reason why so many ICT traders are not profitable is because they try to focus on so many things. ICT has a lot of entry models. ICT has a lot of ways to enter in the market. ICT has a lot of ways to understand where the market is going, liquidity, market structure, market maker models, so many things that makes people very, very confused. Because why? Because you are trying to do everything. And so if I can tell you how to become profitable, you have to listen to me. You need to first master the direction of the market. If you do not do that, you will never become profitable using ICT because everything else is going to confuse you. ICT is about one single thing, and that is, where's the market going to go next? Let me forecast. Let me see where the algo is taking the market, and then we execute according to that. It doesn't matter if it's optimal trade entry, a smart money technique, or SMT. It doesn't matter if it's a market maker model. Every single thing requires direction. I've made multiple videos talking about daily bias. It's very, very important. It's the most important thing that we teach inside of Funded Trading Blueprint. But either way, if we're talking simply about ICT, focus on finding the direction. It does not matter if you, by the way, it doesn't even matter if we're talking about learning from ICT. If you're watching this and you're considering learning from anyone else, focus on direction first. If you do not do that, you will never become profitable. Now, the next thing that I would do is I would watch every single recent video that he has. If you are now wanting to learn ICT and he releases a video, it doesn't matter if it's 1 hour long, it doesn't matter if it's 4 hour long, you learn it because you have someone that is literally teaching you for free. And yes, the videos might be longer, but guess what? You are also not paying. If you want a synthesis of everything and you want a profitable strategy just given to you, you are very likely going to have to pay. That's where, for example, we have Funded Trading Blueprint. You basically skip a lot of the steps that is going to take you a lot of time. But let's say you don't want to invest money into your trading education, then you have for free, you have ICT, but I would recommend always watch every single recent video. Right? We now understand how to find the daily bias and the power of 3. Number 3, we are watching the most recent videos. That's where number 4 is now going to come in. Every single day, you're going to forecast on 3 different pairs. You're going to forecast on euro dollar, on pound dollar, and on NASDAQ. And what you are going to do is you are going to forecast on your journal. So you have your pen, you have your journal, and you say, okay, I expect euro dollar to move bullish. I expect pound dollar to move bullish. I expect NASDAQ to move bullish. So this is what you write every single day. And at the end of the day, you write exactly what happened on the market. You can do this on Notion. You can do this on TradeZella. You can do this on a notebook, whatever suits best. But the reason why is because I want you to see the concepts playing out in the real market. A lot of the people, it's not that they're bad with ICT concepts, is that they're afraid of being wrong in the live market. So I want you to start having this repetition that is going to make you consistently profitable. Now, while you're doing that, you should also be backtesting your strategy. But I would say The way we do backtesting, this is inside of Funded Trading Blueprint, don't worry about that. The way we do backtesting is actually very, very different because we have something called the observing the concepts, which is we backtest, but literally without any bar replay. So we just analyze the charts and we see, okay, this was the draw on liquidity. This is where the market reacted from. This was the manipulation we had. This was the expansion. Because then you are able to understand without judgment. You are able to understand what the market is doing in hindsight, which a lot of people would say that that's cheating. I think that's super stupid. I know that a lot of people have made so many strides just with that exercise because trading in of itself is just grabbing past patterns and putting it into the present, right? And making money from it. Is okay, I noticed euro dollar creates a daily fair value gap after a market shift, and then it comes back to the fair value gap and it moves bullish. Okay, today euro dollar created a bullish fair value gap after a bullish market shift, and it's now pulling back to the fair value gap. What is going to happen? And there you go. You will be able to see the market playing out as you saw in the past and apply that in the future. So instead of using the bar replay, for starters, just watch the concepts. Watch how the market reacts to fair value gaps. Watch how the market reacts to inverted fair value gaps, to order blocks, to areas of liquidity. You need to see this happening because only then will you be able to apply this in the live market. And I recommend you doing that on the 1 hour chart because afterwards you're going to do something called the daily bias exercise. And what you're going to do is in all three of these pairs, you're going to do one thing, which is you're going to go back 3 years on the daily chart. And the only exercise you have is saying, where do I think the daily is going to go tomorrow? Right? So every single candle, you need to try to forecast those candles because that is going to be the most powerful exercise to understand where the market is moving tomorrow, which is the most important question you can ask yourself in trading. Because a lot of people ask, hey, Kimmel, what is the entry for today? When in reality, they should be asking, hey, myself, where is the market going today? Because just that change in question is going to change the way that you approach the market. Now, while all of this is happening, you're still seeing the most recent ICT videos, and I would still recommend now a couple of things. 1, watch the trade recaps that I have on YouTube. 2, watch the market structure and the daily bias videos that I have on YouTube. And then there's other ICT traders that also do market breakdowns. Those are always very, very powerful. See how other traders that trade ICT, specifically they should be trading ICT, how they apply everything in the markets. Because like this, you will grab ICT that is a little bit overwhelming, people like myself, to simple things, giving you a strategy, giving you the direction, giving you the execution. Everything you need is available for free online, whether it's ICT, whether it's my channel, whether it is someone else's channel. There's always ways to become profitable faster, and this is where I would recommend paying for a mentorship. For example, Funded Trading Blueprint, where you get daily analysis, you get live streams 2 times a week, Q&As once every 2 weeks, you get a Discord that is extremely active, and you get a whole roadmap on how to get funded still this year. So if that is something that you are interested in, there's a link in the description. I think it's for a waitlist because right now we're closed. We're just focusing on the people inside, making sure that they get funded. And I want to end this by saying that becoming a profitable ICT trader is all about asking the right questions. Don't ask what time frame to execute on. Don't ask what pair to execute on. Don't ask what the execution is. Ask yourself, in whatever market you're looking for, I just gave you 3, EU, GU, US 100 or NASDAQ. The first question you want to master, which is the next step you have to take right now, is where is the market going today? You do that and ICT will give you all of the entry models that you want. But if you don't master direction, you will never become profitable. And that is the best advice that I can give you. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Check out Funded Trading Blueprint. It's going to be the first link in the description. If you want to check out a full 1.5 hour long video that gives you strategy, talked about daily bias, everything, it's going to be up here. And if you want to check out Funded next, it's going to be right here. See you.